Good day to everybody. This is See Thy Wealth. Water your health. Drink a glass of water. So today I wanted to come on here and talk about my little house that I got in Belize. It's a small little cozy home, and I'm only paying $500 a month for it. And it has a mango tree outside, tamarind tree, and a breadfruit tree. It's behind a gate, so I feel a little bit safe and secure with that being there. And it's about 7 minutes from my land, about a 5 to 7 minute drive from the land. So essentially I'll probably have to walk 30 to 45 minutes if I didn't have a car, which is okay with me because I didn't really budget for a car, but I will buy one. So I want to show you guys the video of my house. And the reason why I bought the house is because, of course, $500 a month. $500 a month, you can't beat that. I'm not too far from the beach. Not only am I not too far from the beach, but I'm in a small village. And you may say, well, why you get this place so small? It's only me. It's only me staying in the space. I don't really need much. It's not a refrigerator in there right now. And it's not a stove. I have to buy my own refrigerator. And for a stove, I'll buy one of those countertop things with like two spaces where you can warm up, like maybe warm up some tea. I don't really cook much. Every once in a while, I have a cooked meal, but it's very rare. But even still, I like to warm up me some tea, my herbal teas and all that stuff. So when you walk in, you'll see the video, but I'm just going to give you speak about it a little bit too. When you walk in, you'll have a sitting area, you'll have the kitchen, and then you go straight into the bedroom. And then there's a bathroom that's within the bedroom and the shower. And, it's like I said, it's a cozy space. It's a single family house, brand new renovation, and $500 a month. I don't know anywhere really in the United States where you're going to pay $500 a month. I just don't. And like I said, I'm about 25 to 30 minutes from the beach. I'm happy about that. And I'm about 5 to 7 minutes from the land. Now, my house will be done around the last week of March, first week of April. So I did sign a year lease in November, but I'm not sure I'll carry out that lease because once the house is done, I'll have no reason to stay in that place anymore. But we'll see how that goes when it happens, because I really don't want to have the house just sitting there. People like to steal, and if my house is just sitting there unoccupied, people will go and steal, possibly steal the whole damn house. Because this is one of those houses where they bring to the land, set it up on pillars, and so on and so forth. So I don't want to be in a situation where I'm living down the road and then I will go to the house one day to do some work and there's nothing there. No. So once the house is delivered, it's probably going to be a transition not too far after that, just to get my solar power and everything hooked up, get the well water hooked up to the house so I can shower, and a septic, and several other little things that I like to get going as far as putting the garden up and getting going like that. But I really think that this is a good find. And Belize is really not that expensive when it comes to places to stay. I would have rather been right there at the beach, but the thing about that particular area and where the beach is it starts at the top. And at the top of you have it's a road that leads, road starts, and then you have to go all the way down. If you pull it up on the map, you'll see where the starts. And to get down to the areas where I probably would have been staying would have been about another 20 to 25 minutes. So 20 to 25 minutes to leave there and get to the land every day, that's not something I would have wanted to do. So I was thankful to find a place through my real estate agent who represented the seller. I shouldn't say my real estate agent, but the real estate agent, the Remax, who represented the seller. He put me in contact with someone that had a place. And I think they wanted, I don't remember how much they wanted for it, but I got them down to $500 a month. Probably should have went down a little bit further, but it's okay because it's, like I said, it's a nice little space. It's clean, which is really important. I really want a clean space. It's cozy, it's small, it's not too big. It's only going to be me, so I'm not really worried about having a whole bunch of rooms. But my space will have 2 bedrooms and 2 baths. And out of the in the 2 bedrooms, you can actually go into one of the bathrooms in each room. So that way you can not have to leave your room, and anybody that's coming to visit, they'll have their own bathroom when they're coming to visit. So 2 bedrooms, 2 baths. That's going to be a small place as well, and it has a small screened-in porch, 6 by 20, and you know, it's just going to be my little oasis in paradise in the jungle, and I'm very excited to get this started. Um, but I wanted to show you guys my house and $500 a month so you can see what's possible and what you could possibly do and maybe change, especially for people that work at home. If you work from home, you could take and remove yourself from the United States, this 12, 15, 2,000, $3,500 a month for rent, especially in Los Angeles, where I just came from. When I first bought my first condo in Los Angeles, when they made us stop renting, and that place was 534 square foot, 534 square feet. When they stopped allowing us to rent it short term at the condo complex, we put that place on the market for $2,100 a month. 534 square foot condo, and this was back in 2000 and maybe 16. It's crazy. We ended up getting up to like $2,250 a month with this guy. This was his second place. He was from San Francisco. He had a place down there. And so to pay $500 a month for rent for a space in Belize, not too far from the water, I mean, you just can't beat that to me, and to have fruit trees just outside of the place is in heaven for me, because I love mangoes. I love tamarind. Not so much a fan of breadfruit. I don't know much about it. And not only that, it's gated, so to have that privacy and that security is really important, especially in a location that I've never lived. And you always get the bad news. So people always talk bad about certain places in Belize, but I don't believe this is one of those bad areas. Most of the crime happens up in Belize City. Yeah, you have your little pieces scattered here and there, but I'm not worried about that too much. I know how to stay to myself, and I know how to move in a room full of vultures. So I'm not too worried about that. Of course, I'm not going to be stupid. I'm not going to be walking around like I got all the money in the world, because I don't have the money. I got enough money to get started with my property and get everything set up to where I'm comfortably. In fact, I don't even have enough money for that. I'm actually digging into business funds to get this done. Because once I get started up, I won't really need much money outside of that to maintain my life, if that makes sense. I'd rather have the money tied up into the property than stuck in the bank. I've always been like that. I'd always rather have my money tied up into an asset than sitting in the bank. So the fact that I'm using all of the money that I have to my name to get this property up and running, I'm okay with that. I'm very confident in the way that I'm moving. As long as I can feed myself every day, as long as I have fresh, clean water to drink every day, coconuts, as long as I have energy, power in my house, solar, I'm fine. A roof over my head that's secure, food that I can grow on my own, lettuce, tomato, cucumber, avocado, avocados are already there, my own herbs, I will be fine. Once all of that is established, I'm not worried about making so much money. For what? The plan was to get out of the rat race. This is the perfect way for me to get out of the rat race, which is off the grid. Now, $500 a month, I've been paying that since November, and I haven't even been in Belize. And that's okay, because it's only $500 a month. Now, all my things are down there, which I have to go down there next week. I don't even know when I'm going to put this video out. But I'm going to be going down there, what's today? The 23rd? So I'm going to be going down there next Monday. January 23rd is now. I'll be going down there next Monday. I have some paperwork that I have to pick up. But I've been paying for that place since November, December, January, and I'll be paying February, and then my place will be done in April. I budgeted for about 5 months. I looked at a few different places in regards to what I wanted to buy from a few different contractors down there. And one of the places said it's not going to be done until August. First they said April. And then I held out in the beginning of December. I didn't reach, and then I reached back out in January. They said, it's not going to be done until August now. So I said, you know what? Let me go with another builder, so see if I can get something done sooner. Although August would have given me a better amount of time to prepare up here for what I need to do so I can get down there and not dig into my business money. But it's okay. I'm okay with that. I'll make it back up. And like I said, my whole goal is to get established immediately so I'm comfortable in the space and I'm okay with that. I got my Wi-Fi. I'm good. And then I'll probably just let the guy who's running the place to me know once I'm secure in the space, hey, I appreciate it. Since I'm cutting the lease short, just keep the $500 security deposit and let me go on about my business. Because you don't really have to worry about doing credit checks down there and showing this amount of money in the bank to, first month rent, last month rent, security deposit, showing that you're making 3 times more than what you're actually making. You don't have to go through none of that down there. It's a little different. It's a lot different, so I'm thankful for this opportunity. I'm thankful that my realtor or the realtor was able to find something for me. I'm thankful that I have the freedom to be able to take a trip next Monday to go down there and pick up paperwork that I'm supposed to have with me, but I forgot down there. I don't know how the hell I forgot it. And if anybody's interested in moving to Belize, this is what you will get for $500 in a village. And you don't even have to be, and it's a lot more places like this that are probably cheaper, that are far away from where I am, that are over in San Ignacio or Belmopan or, up in Corozal. I'm down in Stan Creek District, which is a pretty solid district. I'm probably right outside of the largest attraction in Belize, tourist attraction. I mean, you got Ambergris Key, you got Key Calker, and then you have Placencia, and then San Ignacio. So I'm right outside. The land is not too far from Placencia, and they're building a new airport on Placencia Road. So I feel like I got a good buy. I bought right before Trump got into office, because once Trump got into office, a lot of people in America, they felt like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna go to another space. So I'm like, damn, maybe that raises maybe that raises the prices on land in Belize, because Trump just got into office, and a lot of people, they at least they pump fake like they really want to leave America, but they usually end up staying and just dealing with the bull crap, if there is any bull crap. I really don't care who's in the office. I've always said that, and I was already moving before Trump came. I just couldn't afford the land that I wanted to up in the States, so I felt like Belize was the next best destination for me. That wasn't too far from the States. I could get on a plane and get back into America in a matter of a few hours. And, it was a good look. And, talking to my grandmother today, she was just like, well, I might just get one of the houses built that you got built, and I'll just put it on the land. And you could do that down there. You could put multiple homes on a piece of land without having to go through subdivision and without having to go through permits, without having to go through a lot of that stuff. Because this land isn't right in town limits. So certain things you don't even have to, you can bypass down there and just, live your life how you want to live. But anyway, thank you for listening to me for a few minutes before my place came on. And if you fast forward it already, oh well, whatever. But this is the place that I'm going to be staying in. And let me know what y'all think in the comments. And also, like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Let me know what y'all think about my place. And, maybe I can, when I get down there, I'll start to go into other places and just to show y'all what places they have for rent and what you can get for your money down there in case you're interested in coming. With that, everybody have a good day. Thank you for tuning in. Peace.
So this is where you park the car at right here. Got a mango tree. He says it produces a lot when the season is here. So we park the car right there. That's where we stand at here. It's a breadfruit tree. And I don't know what that tree is. Oh, tamarind. It's a tamarind tree right here. Right in the yard, backyard tamarind tree. And you got all this space back here, so I'll probably get some flower pots. Plant all my seeds and everything and transplant later when I move to the land. Right here we got an outside storage space just right around the corner from the entrance, and that'll come in handy if I have people coming to stay or if I have extra things that I need to put in there. So I like that little space out there. To the right here, when you first get in, it's a sitting area, eating area. You got a refrigerator space right there. There is no stove. I don't really eat cook food much, but if I do, I'll have like a stove, like a countertop thing that I can plug in and cook things on, probably with 2 spaces so I can warm my teas up. And this here is my bedroom, nice sized bed, spaces on both sides. I'll have to get some portable closets so I can hang up some of my clothes, some shelves so I can put down my, fold up some of my clothes and put down, and maybe have some fruit stands and everything for my fruit. But as you can see, it's nicely, newly renovated place. Bathroom here, everything's updated, everything's clean. Not a lot of space. It's only me at this point, so I'm not really worried about a lot of space. And my place will be done by the end of March, beginning of April, and I'll be looking to get out of here as soon as everything is set up. But overall, I'm happy with this. I'm only paying $500 a month, and this is my little space in Belize. See you guys in upcoming videos. Peace.